And I'm Dee, and this is Nate.
Yes, so welcome back. I'm going to encourage you to get your cup of joe. Hey, so did you know where that saying came from, cup of joe?
No, but I'm sure you're about to tell me.
I am. I looked it up because I thought, where did that come from? So
Okay,
legend has it that the Martinson Coffee Company founder was Joe Martinson. And he took such good care making coffee that in 1898, they started using that phrase, cup of joe, to refer to Joe Martinson's coffee.
So it was his quality coffee that come from.
And I don't drink coffee, but I guess that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, it's interesting. Hey, so what do you have in your cup this morning? What's in your cup
Cherry
today?
cola.
Cherry cola. I have hibiscus sparkling water from LaCroix. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, yeah. I like sparkling flavored waters without any sweeteners. So
yeah. Mine doesn't have any. Mine is made with stevia.
Is it? It's good. Nathan, you don't like sparkling waters.
He wants. He's like, give it to me.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. He always takes a sip and goes, I know you say you do, but you don't.
The fact is.
So
okay.
No, we need to let everybody know that. Go ahead and get your cup, get something to drink, sit back and enjoy a few minutes with us. We appreciate your company.
That's why I said, come get your cup of joe.
Oh, okay, fine.
Were you listening to me or not?
What did you say?
Never mind. So I have an inspirational saying for us today, okay?
Yes. Oh, okay.
This is nothing new. We do it every time.
I know. Stop it. Okay.
Okay, I love it. Worry is a waste of a perfectly good imagination.
That is great. That's very good.
You know, we live in a time when there's a lot of people worrying about all kinds of things, but worrying isn't going to change it. And your imagination could really go if you would just throw some of those worries away.
Yeah. That's true. Because you use them.
Go ahead.
Right. So you use, I think our timing is going to be just a little off today. We're not quite together with our thought process. So all of the energy and focus that you use on anxieties can be redirected to your imagination, and that will actually help to lower your anxieties. That's
it made me think of a Bible scripture that says, throw your anxieties upon God and let him take care of it, you know? Mm-hmm. So, it just made me think of that.
Yeah, and don't play catch with him. Don't take it back.
Right.
And throw it back to him.
Yeah. I got my fancy bracelet on.
You have a fancy bracelet on? Oh, your pincushion bracelet. Yes, that's cool. I have one of those, and I really like it.
Well, if you remember, Mom bought us both one of these at the same time.
I didn't think she bought it for us.
Yes, she did.
Yep. When we were up at Novi, right?
No. We got these at Fields Fabric.
We did? Okay, if you say so.
That's how it works, right? You have two people that are in the same situation, same circumstance, and there's two different stories. Happens all the time. Doesn't it?
That is true. I do remember that from, college. You can take 5 people in, or you can take 25 people. It doesn't matter how many. 2 people. And they can look at the same scene and everybody will see something different. Right. Everybody will pick up something different. So
we were a different place, different time.
Not a different place.
It is the same cushion though.
You are right. It is the same cushion.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Anyway, I thought today I would show you my make that I made this week. I made Simplicity 8642.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks very teenager-y to me.
It does. It does in that picture. Yeah. Which view did you make?
I made view. What did I make? I have to circle it so I can remember. C, view C. Let me see what. So view C is this one here.
Oh, that was like exposing belly.
I know. And when I was reading the reviews on this particular pattern, it got 5 stars, which is the highest.
Oh.
It said, but most lengthen the bodice.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to decide, do I want to lengthen it or not? And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to make it the way it is. And it's not too short on me. You don't see my belly.
Well, yeah, and you really would qualify as petite. I mean, you're short in the bodice. Petite.
Petite. Oh, petite. Yes. Very petite. So yeah, I have it on. I really like.
Oh, you do? Yeah, cute. Oh, look at that. I didn't catch that. The sleeves were a little opened in that, though.
Yeah, it's got a, overlapping sleeve, and then it has a flounce. And
oh, it has
I put a little. Go ahead.
The sleeve overlaps?
Yes.
From both sides or just one side?
Nope. You put one over the other one.
Oh, how cute. No,
yeah.
Cute. For contrasting, you could color block that. Great.
Yeah, it did say to use something contrasting, but of course I didn't.
That's okay. You're sewing, you make it your own.
Yes. And then for the first time ever, I used this, they call it seam tape, I think. And it's a lace tape. So I used that instead of rolling and rolling because I didn't want to have a lot of bulk on the.
Smart. I think that's a smart move. And it looks cute.
Yeah. Thank you. And then in the back, I don't know if you can see. Well, you'll see it when I model it. But can you see? There's a.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Very nice.
Elastic. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, I really like it. I made it because Viv Mom and Joy, I can't remember Joy's last name, are having some kind of a little contest or challenge.
Challenge
for making something blue. So I entered this in that contest. So that's why I made something blue real quick. Brought it together. So I did do a bust adjustment on it because, these little teenagers, they're up higher than we are. As we get older. Yeah, so I had to lower the bust, but I'm very happy with it. It's very comfortable. I'm going to get lots of wear of it. It looks really cute with jeans and it looks cute with skirts. So would you like to see me model it for you?
Not yet. No.
No.
Just a minute.
She doesn't want to see me.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll see it eventually. But here, so your bust adjustment, you've done quite a few of those now. Have those gotten much easier for you to do, or you're less fearful of doing them? How has that progressed for you?
Yeah, they're super easy. And one thing that I have done was, a lot of times when you cut out a pattern, there's extra tissue that you just wad up and throw away or whatever. I've been saving some of the bigger pieces so that when I do my bust adjustment, I use that tissue paper to put behind it to make it a pattern.
Oh, instead of hunting for paper to use.
And I just have a little stack of that I keep in a little corner, and then I just grab a piece of it.
That's a good tip. Yay!
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my burning question I had to know before we seen you model your top.
All right, then let's watch me model it.
Okay. Very cute. It looks very nice on you. I like it. And it doesn't look teenagery at all. Depends on the fabric and how you're wearing it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't wear pants so far low that you're going to see my belly anyway. So,
right.
I'm thinking maybe her pants are low.
Yeah, maybe she's, hipster pants or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call them now, but
Yeah. Hey, I've heard that coming back in style are the high waist jeans. I'm like, yes.
yeah, that works for me too.
Yeah.
Well, if you have those that aren't high waist and they cut you right in the right spot, all of a sudden you get the muffin top. Nate's going to show us his muffin top.
God.
Yeah, Nathan's gonna show his belly
Nate, don't
now.
show us. This is a G rating on this show. No muffin tops
Definitely.
allowed.
Yeah, so very cute. I'm glad you made that top, and I don't think it took you too long to make it either, did it?
No, it was pretty fast. It was pretty fast. I did pattern reviews say it was more for intermediate than for beginners, just because of the sleeve detail.
Uh-huh.
I think a brand new person never having sewed, might
It might be a little challenging.
might
for
be a little
them.
challenging, but it didn't take long to make it all.
Oh, good. Very nice.
And I like that it uses just a little bit of fabric too. Let's see. Yeah, it uses 1 3/8 of a yard. So if you have just a small amount of fabric, you don't have a couple yards,
Oh,
you can.
yeah. Always love those kind of tops that don't use a lot of fabric, because you end up with just little pieces sometime, and you're like, what can I do with this? It's hard to find sometimes a good pattern for that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and this was in my stash, like 6
Yes.
years old, something like that. Old stash.
okay.
So what did you do?
Well, I made my apron here that Miss Annie has on.
Oh,
Remember, I was out of my happy fabric. I still like this green and the little flowers on it. It just makes me feel happy. And I made it out of this vintage pattern from Simplicity 4282.
okay.
There's lots of different designs on there, or styles.
Mhm.
And I made C.
Mhm.
And it looks like, now when you look at that neckline on there. See how far down that neckline comes on her?
Yeah.
It doesn't do that.
Yeah. On your Annie, it's not that low.
No, it's right up there.
Yeah.
It's right up there. So, and another thing that when you look at that pattern there, if you look at the sleeves, they kind of like have little wings on the top of the cap there, of the shoulders.
Uh-huh.
And that's really, so if you look at the top of the sleeves here, it looks like you do have these little caps, and when you put it on, it just kind of sticks right out there. And I think next time,
Oh, you know what?
if I make one,
It gives you the George Jetson feeling.
it does. I thought of them again, with I'm like, okay, what is it with me? So anyway, next time I'm going to cut that right off and just make it normal shoulders. I didn't realize it was going to be so pronounced, or wasn't paying attention when I cut this out. And then I did double the belt size, because it's supposed to tie in the back. I like to bring my ties around to the front and tie them in the front.
Yeah, me too.
And then the pockets, if you notice, if you do notice, I have binding around the edges, but this thing called for an unreal amount of binding. And so, yeah, let me tell you how much binding this thing called for. Let me see if I can see it here. A, B, C.
I'm good.
C, let's see. When we're talking about binding, C, 11 yards of binding.
11 yards.
11 yards of binding, because you were supposed to bind around the bottom and bind around the sleeves. I did bind around the ties, but as you can see, they're different colors, because I didn't have 11 yards of one color in my stash. And then the pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it? Thank you.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, thank you. And the back, it's got binding in I did bind the back seams, which makes it easy. It sounds like that would be hard to do, but it's not. They wanted a buttonhole up here. Can you see that? I did not do the buttonhole there. I just made the binding longer and stitched it and made it so it would tie.
Nice.
So I'm happy with this apron. I like it. I like the color of it. It's a happy, it just looks happy and spring-like to me. So
yeah, Great.
But I wanted to share something with the binding. Of course, Dory and I, we do a lot of we did a lot of thrift shopping. One of these days we're going to be back at it. Oh, Nathan's loving that pattern. So, two things. A lot of the binding, I bought a package of binding and it was single fold binding. So that is why it's so narrow. If you notice how narrow that binding is on here. Mm-hmm. So this is the single fold. It's just, and you open it up. But it really wasn't hard to put on. It was really easy to put on. And because we go thrift shopping, oh, here we go. The purple, 15 cents years ago. It was a brand new package, had never been opened, is how much that binding originally cost, whoever purchased it. I had purchased a plastic Ziploc bag full of binding from somebody. Binding.
That's the way somewhere. I like to buy my binding.
Yeah. And of course it was all single fold. So, and I've never used it before. And I was really happy at the way it went on. I'm like, I'm going to use this. I found it really easy. And then one of the other ones, oh, and by the way, it was 15 cents for 6 yards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was kind of cool because you open it up. Does this have the date on here? No, but you open it up and it has an apron pattern in there.
Oh, how cute.
With kind of really cool pockets. I like those pockets.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, not only did you get the binding, 6 yards of it, but you also get a pattern. They tell you how to make it. Kind of cool.
What a good deal.
And then to show you what was in that bag, for the green and blue binding, we're moving up in the years here. That was 45 cents for that binding.
Was that?
And that was for 4 yards. So they cut down, the yardage in there. 50% polyester and 50% cotton was the blue and green. And the purple one, the lavender one, what does it say it's made out of?
Yeah.
Huh? Fine for Cal.
You
yeah, you get whatever you get. Fine for Cal. And this one also had something on the inside, but they wanted you to buy something so you could do a self-basting zipper. I don't know what that would be. But anyway, it was just interesting, the packaging and how it had changed through the years. So, but I'm very happy with this. I really like it. And my husband was really impressed that it had a bow in the front. He was like all about that bow in the front. I'm like, yes, we'll talk about that bow in the front. So
isn't it funny what they pick up on?
I know, it is.
Well, I think it's a really cute apron. I think you'll enjoy using it. I like that it covers everything so that.
Yeah, the grease splats and everything.
Yes. Yeah. So we've decided that we are going to do another challenge to each other, right?
Yes.
You want to explain it?
Those are fun. Well, we're going to use the same patterns, but we're not going to tell each other what the fabrics are that we're going to make the pattern or the garment out of. So,
right. Or which view we're going to use, right?
Yeah, or which view we're going to use. So I like doing that. That's a fun thing to do because your personality really determines what you end up with. It's really cool.
And it's fun to see what you can do with the one pattern and all the different, how making, just having a fabric, a different fabric makes a whole difference in the pattern and how it looks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're going to use our Simplicity 9107 for the top.
Yep, that one.
One of those. And then for the pants, we're going to use a McCall's 6843.
Yeah. And I am leaning towards making this a summer outfit is what I'm leaning towards. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh, that's
nothing else.
A hint. Yeah. So, and both of these take, well, I know the shirt says cottons and crepes and linens and poplins. And what does the pants say? Same thing. Yeah, chalice, crepe, gauze, linen, medium weight woven. So, yeah, they both take woven fabrics, medium woven fabrics. So, that will
and for me, they both say they're loose fitting. So that's perfect for me.
And this one says easy. I like the easy. This one does not say easy.
For the top?
Yeah, doesn't say easy, but
Well, there's a lot of detailing in the back.
in the back, yeah, we didn't show the back. So the back
Yeah.
has, see, is that pleating or gathering? What do you think?
That looks like pleating to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, we may be in for a little more than we anticipated with this.
My challenge might be a challenge.
Our challenge may be a challenge. You're right.
Yeah, so we can look forward to that. Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed this little chat with us. Remember, don't worry so much. You're wasting your energy on things that you have no control over. Instead, use it for your creativity and your imagination. Worry is a waste of a perfectly good imagination. And don't forget to hit the all important like and
Yes.
subscribe and leave a comment. We love hearing from you. Is that all?
Yes. Hopefully you've enjoyed spending time with us. We've enjoyed spending our time with you, and we appreciate, like Dory said, all of your comments. We're taking and utilizing some of those suggestions that we've been getting. So hopefully our videos will continue to improve, and you'll hit those like buttons, like Dory says.
Yeah. Well, that helps us so that if other people want to find us, it makes it easier for them to find us, and
Yes.
yeah, it keeps us going. So Nate's already said goodbye, so I think we've had our time.
I guess our time's up. Yeah. Okay.
It's bye bye.
Bye bye. We'll see you later.